Heavyweight Championship main event of the evening. Here's your tale of the Tate. 10-year age differential. Andrew Tate just south of 40. Chase Deemor, the champion, just south of 30. 2 inches in height goes to the champ. Both came in at the heavyweight championship limit. Let's send it back inside to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on Rumble Premium, this is our main event of the evening. Scheduled 6 3-minute rounds for the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the champion, Chase Deemor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the challenger, Andrew Tate. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds for the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and their proud sponsors, Jewel.com, Prime Hydration, IPO Genie, and Polymarket. This bout is sanctioned by the World Combat Sports Federation along with Middle East Professional Boxing. Your timekeeper at the bell, Marcelo Ayala, and your 3 judges scoring ringside. From Germany, George Milky. From Mongolia, Bayeskalan Sandai. And from England, Gary Kitanowski. And your 3rd man in charge of the action in the ring. From England, referee Ian John Lewis. So, the fighters and officials are ready. So for everybody here in Dubai, UAE, and for the whole world watching, live on Rumble Premium, ladies and gentlemen, let's see some thunder! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing the black and pink. His official weight of 200 pounds, bang on. He has a record of 5 fights, 1 loss, 4 wins, and 2 of those wins come in by way of knockout. Hailing from Los Angeles, fighting out of Barcelona, the reigning, the defending Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Champion of the World, Mr. Belt to Ass, introducing Chase the God Deemor. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing the black trunks. Weight of 199.5 pounds, and tonight he is making his Misfits Boxing debut, hailing from Luton, England's United Kingdom, introducing Top G, Andrew King Cobra Tate!
I'm the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing room. I obey my command at all times. This is the title. You both know the rules. Watch your heads. Kick them punches up. When I shout break, break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
Ian John Lewis, 3rd man inside for our main event of the evening. 6 3-minute rounds for the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. The challenger, Andrew Tate, wants to take the throne from Chase Deemor. Nobody in this arena believes in the champion, but the only person's opinion that matters is his as he dares to take out the Cobra.
Heavyweight boxing, guys. 1 punch can change everything. Nice straight left jab by Tate right out of the gate.
Lot of weight stipulations around this one, Riley.
It's definitely going to be a huge factor here. Andrew Tate starting off early, good combinations, good jab to the body. A lot of speed on display from Tate.
Jab, the body's going to set everything up, Riley. I'd love to see the bigger men, the heavyweights, using that punch. Sets up the right hand. hand, sets up the hook right hand. Beautiful punch selection by Andrew.
Tate, right hand, nearly connects on the chin of the champion. More trying to frame with the left hand, BJ, but not really successfully.
He's got to get that left hand going early, Ben, and not just use it as a paw. He's got to make sure and let offset Andrew a little bit with some of his offense.
Instead of a paw, he needs a claw, Riley. 2 minutes left in round number 1.
Well, he's trying to box the better boxer right now, and that's not the strategy that's going to work. He's got to get in here and fight him.
Tate returns to the ring after 5 years. Rides an 11-fight win streak. Has not lost in 13 years.
I like the body jab from Tate a lot. He's changing levels with his head, trying to find the range for Chase, still stepping in, shooting the right hand of the body, taking what Chase gives him. Big left hook.
Big right from Deemor.
Both these fighters chins straight up in the air. Very, very high risk style.
Tate said he's been prepping 4 months for this opportunity. The question in my mind was, how can he unwind and translate the 85-plus kickboxing bouts into the squared circle, Riley?
The hands naturally low for Andrew Tate right now. It's allowing him to snap that jab in unnoticed, but it's a high-risk, high-reward game.
Deemor, patient. The champion not looking to explode into the pocket on Tate. Andrew dedicating some shots to the midsection.
Andrew Tate settling in a little bit here, BJ.
He looks fine. He's, setting up the jab, the body. Chase is still kind of trying to get high when he's landing the shots. Chase is to get his head off the center when he jabs and set up his other shots. Keep everything off the jab, though.
We talk about Deemor's physical appearance, right? It seems like he has everything that he needs to succeed within boxing, but sometimes, right, the skills take a little longer, Riley.
Sometimes they do. He's been developing those skills very well, especially over this last year, but 6 rounds is a long time to work. Andrew Tate's been in here so many times. He's been doing this his entire adult life. It's a tall order.
Deemor clinching here. It's a short shot from Tate. Chase not really committing to the right hand whatsoever, BJ.
No, not yet. He's still trying to find the range. And, if I'm Chase Deemor, I'm going to get that left jab going a little more authoritative. He's given 1 round away to Andrew Tate so far. No problems, 5 to go, but he let Andrew Tate get up to a good start.
Strong clinch from Andrew Tate, showing his experience in Muay Thai and kick.
Sitting for that brief 60-second pause ahead of round number 2.
An incredible look of intensity on the face of Andrew Tate. Pure focus and dedication to the craft.
With how many times his fans have put out that clip of Josh Bruckner and Chase Deemor, losing to Chase Deemor would be a huge blow to Tate's legacy.
Chase needs to get his left hand going a little more instead of just pawing it. It's a disadvantage. He needs to get that shot going instead of trying to...
Big right from Deemor. Tate meets it well.
Big shot landed there. Big combination lands from Andrew Tate.
He hurt Chase there, and Chase tied him up smartly, but that's the area where Andrew Tate's going to have a lot of success and close to Chase.
Chase trying to tie up, neutralize space here. Andrew Tate has the champ on the ropes here.
That's where the experience shows once Andrew Tate gets in close. From range, Chase can kind of keep him long, keep him away. Once he gets close, Chase is going to struggle.
Chase is standing directly up, and now that Andrew's mixing up the levers, landing to the body and then going upstairs, it's starting to expose it.
Bad habits from Deemor, extending with both arms. Not really responsible offensively or defensively, Riley.
Chase is grabbing over top of him to try to weigh on him, but Andrew's got so much experience in the clinch. As you can see, he pulls his hips in tight, stands straight up, and supports Chase very, very well.
Deemor trying to throw that right hand like a fastball.
Left hook.
Tate comes into the pocket with a combo.
See him walking in with those shots, Ben. He shot the 1-2, the left hook, and then the right hand. And when he gets close, he gets in those corners. If he can free his hands up and come up the middle, he's going to have a lot of success.
Chase really hasn't uncorked that right hand much, and he's had success in a few times he did.
Again, pawing with both hands, trying to occupy space. 1 minute to go in round number 2. We clinch again.
Chase is trying to slow him down or something. He doesn't seem to want to fight right now. Maybe he got hurt earlier.
Nice right from Deemor that partially connects.
I'd like to see Andrew taunt and feint a little bit right here to get Chase off his back leg a little bit. That'll help. And Chase, I'd like to see him get the left jab going. Get that hand instead of just using the measure of the paw. It's time. We're in the second round now. Let's use that as a weapon and a tool instead of just trying to paw.
Tate going downstairs. The champ clinches up once again. Maybe trying to frustrate the challenger, Riley.
A little gun shy right now. Doesn't seem to be able to find a shot. Something's bothering him. He's reverting to his old ways, as you could say.
It does look like Chase Deemor is regressing skill set wise in front of us. Last time we saw him here in X Series was against Tate. Martzone seemingly had improved. The fight before that was a big win over Tate. Tolman. Deemor opportunity here in the clinch.
Kind of pushing him there, fouling him a lot. Hopefully the referee will get control of this thing.
Big right from Tate.
Pushing him down.
They often come in much fitter than they would otherwise.
The Cobra trying to put the fangs on the champion. Third round underway.
I'd like to see Andrew get his jab going here instead of just kind of looking for the big power shot. Disguise the power shot with the jab.
Deemor leaps in with the right hand. Tate avoids.
Chase is doing a bit better at smothering the offense of Andrew. The first round he was outboxed pretty cleanly. Right now he's making it a bit dirty, and Andrew hasn't made the adaptations yet.
Deemor more active with the right hand. PJ, the champ, starting to show some tools.
Needs to let that shot go. Good jab by Chase right there. Andrew rolled off it nicely, and you know, Chase is really doing a lot to control the left head, control the head of Andrew with the left hand.
Starting to look much more like a fight. Good clean left hook to the body from Andrew
Chase right there. You saw Chase kind of wobble in the corner.
Tate buttering up the ribs of Chase Deemor. 2 minutes remain in round 3. Overtakes the center. Chase Deemor, former college football lineman, led the NCAA Division II and blocked Kingston 2018. Now he's trying to block the strikes from Andrew Tate. Oh! Big right from Deemor.
Definitely caught him with the shot. It looked like he pushed it a little bit, so Andrew doesn't seem too bothered by the shot there. Good right hand.
Chase wears it well. Responds with some of his own.
Chase pushing the Cobra, trying to find some significant offense. Andrew Tate pushing and pressuring. Nice right to the body, but Tate's in the corner. Big shots from the champion. Tate covering up. This is Chase Deemor's opportunity.
Nothing really landing clean, Ben. Andrew actually landed a couple good shots in tight there. He's landing with more conviction. Tate's shots, he turns them over, snaps the shot a little bit more. Chase is kind of pushing him a little bit. He's not setting his shots up.
Tate's gassed, gang. Tate is gassed.
Yes, he is. And both guys are headhunting here, so Tate's really got to get calm, get relaxed, get that second win, and start focusing a little less on shooting hard headshots.
5 years away from competition, 4 months of training. Andrew Tate trying to put his willpower to the test here. 40 seconds remain in round number 3.
He's standing too straight up with those shots, Ben. Andrew Tate's got to stay down. And it's just a matter of who lands the right hand first.
Well, Chase Deemor just landed a right. Now jumps on top of the Cobra.
Chase finally finding his range a little bit, turning that shot over quite well. The tide is slowly starting to turn, gentlemen.
Tate, hands are low. Pop seems to be gone. Doesn't have the ability to go strength for strength with the champion, Riley.
The lactic acid is building up in his arms. He's been holding up this 220-pound man for 3 rounds now.
Chase Deemor swinging with the right. Runs into a shot from Tate.
Still unable to connect, Ben. You know, Chase is getting too tall and trying to load up the head. He needs to go the body shots. Still a close round.
Big collision. This renewed skill set that has sent the champ on a 10-fight unbeaten streak. Round number 4. Big shot from champ. Tate eats it.
You see Chase standing, top G standing straight up with some of those right hands. Got to be more defensive.
Difficult to be defensive when you do not have anything left in the tank, Riley.
Well, Tate relies so heavily on using counters, not using the guard. And now that he's built the fatigue, his reflexes have slowed and he's not getting out of the way. He's standing there clean. Big shots landing for Chase Deemor.
Everyone doubted the champion coming into this. He was written off time and time again. But now he has the momentum against Andrew Tate. Big collision there from Deemor.
Very close, huge right hand from Andrew Tate, landing on the chest of Chase.
Tate's trying to stand firm. There's a big shot from Tate.
Big right hand, got Chase's attention there. Andrew timed that well.
Looks like the nose of Deemor is lacerated. Red, like Old St. Nick's hat. Chase pushing Tate into the corner.
He's just trying to bully him. Really no technique at all there, but so much size, so much athleticism.
Chase's technique's completely falling apart here, guys. I'd like to see him box a little more instead of just trying to wrestle and, you know, set those shots up instead of just...
To be fair, BJ, he did not have much technique coming into tonight.
Yeah, true, but he had more than he's shown tonight. You know, you do what you got to do to win the fight. Of course, I understand that, but it seems like his technique's just going out the window.
Well, he was being outboxed in the first round, and it seems like he's having a lot more success when really he's just trying to grind out his opponent here. Still a lot of time left. 2 more rounds after this one, and a minute 10 remaining in the fourth.
Yeah.
More hugging than punching so far in the fourth frame. 1 minute left. Tate pushing back into the clinch. Each guy seems gassed.
Right.
Chase Deemor, biggest opportunity of his lifetime. Catapulting himself to superstardom with a highlight over the Cobra.
And here Tate's got to watch out for the right hand. Is the main shot he's got to watch out for. But you see Tate trying to wrestle, and Chase is really making it difficult for him, and they're pushing him off.
Chase still looking like the fresher fighter.
Yes.
Deemor clinching up with the kickboxer. Tate wearing on him. 30 to go in round 4. Tate has not thrown a significant strike in quite some time. A takedown attempt from Andrew Tate.
You can see that leg itching on Andrew Tate. Maybe I'll just fire a head kick real quick.
Couple knees to the body, maybe. Crowd is booing, not getting the result that they want. Deemor, nice connection inside. Chase Deemor, ending the fourth with some fury.
Deemor, obviously the much younger fighter. Andrew Tate, 39 years of age, hasn't fought in 5 years, possibly showing that age.
Deemor again clinching, peppering all the dimensions of Andrew Tate. Crowd continuing their disappointment. Deemor trying to look for a big shot here.
The referee's really letting Deemor kind of push and shove in there. I'm a little surprised how physical he's letting it get. Big advantage for Chase.
That's a good point, BJ.
Yeah, and referee normally doesn't let that happen.
Nice shot inside from Deemor. Tate clinches up. All the trash talk from Chase Deemor trying to get into the head of the Cobra. Now they're going toe-to-toe in the fifth.
Holding him down there. Still a 220-pound body on top of him. Big right hand. It's over. Wow, tough
Tate
shot.
looks wobbled.
Yeah, he got hurt right there with that right uppercut. That was a tough shot.
Chase Deemor trying to put him away. The Cobra has never been the king of the jungle. 2 minutes for the champion to work.
Huge
Hard shot
clean
there.
uppercut landed. He swarms him, but he's not able to find the second shot that he needs against such an experienced fighter. Andrew Tate able to weather the storm.
Tied him up nice there, Riley. He used some smart veteran tactics because he was definitely hurt.
Again, Chase goes for the uppercut. Tate avoids. Andrew Tate, good recoverability on display. But the champion clearly fresher, Riley.
So much time to work, a minute and a half left in the 5th round. He lands again.
Chase Deemor unloading. 90 seconds to go in the 5th.
The legs are locked on Andrew Tate. The fatigue is so clear. Huge cut over the right eye of Andrew Tate.
Top G is lacerated as Deemor continues the offense. Look at Chase Deemor eyeing down Tate.
The confidence is growing for Chase Deemor.
Who could have predicted that Chase Deemor would bloody up the top G like this? Big uppercut. What does Andrew Tate have left?
And he's down. See what the referee will decide here.
It was a push. Yeah, it wasn't a punch. But still.
Deemor right in front of him continues to strike. Tate eating shot after shot, trying to escape.
This could be the beginning of the end.
49 seconds. Deemor has nothing but time. Pounding away.
Andrew returning nothing. He needs to defend himself. If Chase Deemor just got a bit of space, he'd be able to finish this.
Tate trying to clinch for desperation, trying to stay alive. Deemor stalking his prey, laying on him, putting all that weight on him.
The fatigue of Andrew Tate is so clearly on display. He has no power left in his punches. He has nothing left.
The blood flowing from the top G. Final 10 seconds of round number 5. Deemor selling out with the right hand. Andrew surviving.
If Deemor just fired even one shot to the body.
Big blow from the champion. Andrew
His corner, literally fatigued. Does he have enough left for the final round?
Deemor again wearing on him immediately, trying to erase the break that Tate just had.
The grinding determination of Chase Deemor is suffocating. He has been all over him for round after round after round, and he is still here in his face.
Nobody believed Deemor but himself, and that's the only person's opinion who mattered. 2:30 on the clock. Deemor jumps in again.
If I'm Andrew Tate here, I'm going to put my hands up and try to walk to him a little bit instead of just trying to fight him off the back leg. Put my hands up, walk to him, and push him around and push him back instead of letting him bully me.
It seems like he just doesn't have the strength left in his arms. The fatigue is built up. The pop is gone from his punches, and he eats a clean uppercut, and another, and another.
Tate might be done. Chase Deemor clinching with the challenger. The Cobra just trying to survive here.
It's in bad shape here, boys. Don't fall in. You got to taunt, feint, take a step back. Put your hands up, walk forward instead of just coming in with your hands down like that. In a fight like this, it makes a big difference.
1:50 on the clock. Chase Deemor overperforming. Andrew Tate struggling. There's a few shots from the Cobra.
Put your hands up and walk forward. Let Chase shoot his one shot, or vice versa. You know, let Andrew Tate walk in, shoot that one shot, and then Chase got to put his hands up and counter him twice. Big pig.
Deemor looking for the uppercut again. Goes for the right. Tate somehow still here. Another shot from Deemor.
And if Tate had his hands up, a lot of those shots wouldn't get through, I promise you. Now the reflexes have slowed down a little bit, so it's time to, let your hands be a little more defensive.
We talked about the translation from kickboxing to boxing Riley, and the bad habits of Tate presenting himself.
But we've also talked about an 80-fight career, a 39-year-old man. Does he have the ability to reinvent himself so late in his career? And the answer is clearly no. If he's never fought with the high guard, if he's always fought this way, in the last moment of this round, he's not going to somehow summon those skills.
Meanwhile, Chase Deemor, for the last several years, has only been dedicated to boxing. And yes, he is quite flawed, but clearly way better here in this ring.
You see Tate looking for the one shot of Chase Deemor and kind of sliding off to the side and looking around the counter. I thought Chase would have a little more control around 6 here based on how the fatigue of Andrew Tate in the last round, but he hasn't really been able to pull away in this round.
Final 30 seconds of our main event. Andrew Tate trying to produce a miracle.
Wrestling him around there. Referee's letting that go on.
Final 20. Can Deemor find another uppercut? Can Tate?
And he does! Huge uppercut lands clean, but Andrew Tate somehow wears it.
Tate's got an iron chin. You can give him that.
Great chin by Andrew Tate.
Final 10 seconds. Chase Deemor. Boom. Bringing it to the top G.
Incredible grit and determination from both of these fighters.
What a performance from Chase Deemor.